Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? Today we're going to be trying a couple more products we found at Aldi. Starting off with this 20-ounce bag of Fuchsia Asian Inspirations extra large size Mandu beef dumplings, which are filled with fire-grilled Korean barbecue style beef patty and vegetables, which cost $6.80. Here's the list of ingredients, and I'm very happy to say there's no TVP, but I'm very surprised there's no MSG. This is like a mysterious case of the missing acronym ingredients. But if you're like me, I know there's got to be at least one other person out there wondering, what is bean thread? Well, if you are wondering, here's what it is. Per 4 dumplings, there's 280 calories, 9 grams of total fat, 3.5 grams of saturated fat, a half a gram of trans fat, 35 milligrams of cholesterol, 660 milligrams of sodium, 34 grams of carbohydrates, 1 gram of fiber, 5 grams of sugars, and 15 grams of protein. You can steam, boil, microwave, or pan fry these. I'm going to cook them in a pan. The instructions say to cook them over medium-high heat with a little bit of cooking oil for a total of 8 minutes, flipping every 2 minutes. And here's a PSA for you, the people, from me, the person. If you have a grease splatter screen that you use when you're frying chicken or other things, I would highly recommend using it when you're cooking these dumplings. And no, Scooter, the instructions did not say to cover while cooking these. And when it came to flipping these, it became downright dangerous they were spitting so much. So we continued to cook our Mandu Korean beef dumplings for a total of 8 minutes, flipping every 2 minutes, until they were nice and golden brown, and thoroughly cooked through. Now here's our beef dumplings after pan frying for a total of 8 minutes. For Alyssa risked life and limb and picked up one of the steaming hot dumplings with her asbestos fingers, and then into my old pie hole and down the gullet it went. The wrapper was nice and light and crispy. There was a real good amount of meaty, juicy filling with crispy aromatic vegetables. Although these were pretty good, they needed some seasoning. They were lacking flavor. I wish they would have come with the dipping sauce, but I'll have a solution for that in a minute. So next we rip one open so you, the people, can see what's inside. These things are still pretty hot to handle. So we dumped out the meat and I wolfed down the wrapper, so we had to wait a few minutes to try the filling. So while it was cooling down, I wolfed down the wrapper. So once that cools down, thanks to Jason Finch, I'm going to be trying the next dumplings with the Dumpling Daughter Ginger Soy Secret Sauce. So now Verlissa insisted I try a dumpling before we try the filling so that the filling still had sufficient time to cool off. In my mind, that doesn't make any sense because my mouth is going to be the one that's burning. And I don't make the rules, I just follow them. So into my old pie hole and down the gullet it went. And that Dumpling Daughter Ginger Soy Secret Sauce is just what the doctor ordered. It added a nice well-balanced, sweet and salty flavor along with a little touch of spice from the ginger. Jason Finch also sent me a bottle of the Dumpling Daughter Spicy Sweet Soy, which I thought was even better when we tried it later with more of the dumplings. Thank you very much, Jason, for sending me both bottles. Now let's try the filling that's finally cooled off. And as you can see, there's a good amount of it. So into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. And again, the filling was pretty good, and I really loved the crispy, aromatic vegetables that were in it. However, it said the meat was fire grilled. I didn't really get a grilled flavor at all from the filling, or a lot of flavor from seasoning other than the sauce. But the dumplings were still good, especially if you had sauce to go with them, which is why I'm giving the Mandu dumplings a 6 out of 10. Now let's go over the 16-ounce bag of Fuchsia Asian Inspirations chicken pot stickers that cost $4.99. Here's the list of ingredients. Per 6 pot stickers, there's 300 calories, 9 grams of total fat, 3 grams of saturated fat, no trans fat, 20 milligrams of cholesterol, 940 milligrams of sodium, 42 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams of fiber, 6 grams of sugars, and 12 grams of protein. Now the cooking instructions say to add water and oil to a skillet over high heat. Now add the Potstickers, bring them up to a boil, cover and let them cook for 3 to 4 minutes, and then remove the lid, reduce the heat to medium, and then let them cook until all the waters are evaporated and the Potstickers are nice and golden brown. After about 3 more minutes, all the water was evaporated, and now it was time to get these plated up and to eat them. Crispy on one side, nice and soft on the other, so into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. I like the contrast of texture. On the one side it was crispy, on the other side it was nice and soft, and the filling was nice and moist, and there was a good amount of it. But it was missing flavor. But there were also little bits of crunchy onion in the filling, which made it nice. The next time we cook these, I'm going to deep fry them, so the whole wrapper is crunchy. Even though these were missing a little bit of flavor, they came with a secret weapon, a packet of sauce. So with these already lacking flavor, we knew that all the Potstickers needed the sauce. So after shanking one, we made sure it was fully coated with the sauce, and then into the old pie hole and down the gullet it went. And once again, the sauce did the trick. It added some much needed flavor. Although these Potstickers weren't flavor packed like I was expecting, they were still pretty good for the price, and I would get them again, which is why I'm giving them a 6 out of 10. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.